I'll trade you for your 10 replays. 10 alarm sounds for 10 replays. That a good deal? Not me, Murphy. He has to do Chinese heavy tech tree review. Man. He wants suffering in his life, Vorsmo, yeah? He wants pain and suffering. Chinese tech tree heavies, man. No more fun for me. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Excellence is regretting getting me to try more lights now. Because now he has to split up which tank he used. Yeah, he doesn't play with me when I play my light. He joins in when the light spot is free. We have effectively turned him into a mini Sara these days. Sara the exploring backstabber. Or the excellent Sara the Explorer. There's lots of ways you can twist this around. Gotta be a jack of all trades. Yeah. Personally, I like all classes. And I would like to be decent at all classes. By the way, the Mutz. Mutz is not a bad choice if you need a premium for your bonds. Mutz is a good choice, guys. Panzer 58 Mutz. Good gun handling, good speed, good camo rating. Great alpha, DPM. It can turn into a scout if you put CVS and optics on it and low noise exhaust for your second build. Jack of all trades, the Mutz, overbuffed. You have thousands of personal reserves, man. What are you worried about? I have a grand total of, what, 10-15 reserves, so I'm a little worried. I was hoping these battle pass situations will give me a little bit of a, you know, boost in replenishing my supplies, but it turns out I'm going through them faster than I'm earning them. For expirable. Yeah, always try to go for the expirable first if you can. But then again, you have so many that it, you know, a waste is an overstatement here. Yeah, nothing is transferable across accounts, so everyone has to grind and suffer, you know. You cannot give credits, bonds, reserves, nothing. You can give gold, but that's for real money, so there you go. You can give tanks. You can buy packages and boxes and other things for other players, but strictly speaking, transferring what's already your own, no. You can buy new stuff for other people. I suppose that's something. Something to appreciate in the situation. In the meantime, Eternal is taking advantage of the fact that the middle is his team's, and he can harass these heavies over here. With a nasty auto-loading Gryphon. I should give away the 2,500. Man, you had... The other day you had 50,000 bonds. What you can do, especially if you have some demounting kits, you can buy yourself some really nice bond equipment for the tanks you play the most. And play with some high-end quality gear, man. It's gonna improve your game. I can pretty much guarantee you. Once you once you remove the computer lag from your system by getting some better components, and then if you get food consumable instead of fire extinguisher and then bond equipment, you would be like, damn, dude, that's how the pros are pros, you know? It actually makes a significant difference in your overall performance of the tank. Not to mention that if you fix your crew perks, if you have a decent crew of at least, let's say, 4 skills or more, it's gonna feel so much better, you wouldn't believe. Well, experimental equipment is one good option, but I specifically meant bond equipment. For your bonds, you can buy the best equipment possible. In the bond store. Bond store, you can buy tanks, you know about that one, but you can also buy equipment. Bond equipment is the best. Of course, sometimes you need to combine 2 pieces of bond with 1 piece of experimental, or maybe 2 pieces of experimental with 1 piece of bond, but when you go experimental, always upgrade it to tier 3. You can get components for the upgrades by destroying low tier experimental that you're not planning to use. Nice, nice one, Eternal. 5k damage, easy. Barely lost any HP. And just keep dishing out. I could have gotten this tank at the expense of all of my resources at the time, and I thought it was just possibly not good enough to deserve emptying my entire bank of everything, you know, free XP, credits, a lot of bonds and a lot of gold to be able to afford it. But now that I have seen quite a few replays of the Gryphon, I'm thinking I would have enjoyed it. I would have definitely enjoyed it. I know I like my Concept 1B quite a lot. As a matter of fact, when that video came out about your yearly performance, you know, how many battles you played, who was your platoon mate, kills, best games, whatever, it told me that my best tank was the Concept 1B. I didn't even play that much. Apparently my average experience earned in that one is the best ever. I have a few of the previous ones. I'm just hoping that since this year they introduced like a rerun of the assembly shops, like offer tanks that were previously in the assembly shops, I'm hoping they will continue in the same practice so I can eventually get it. High five, stop us. How are you doing, man? You back? Back in business again? I won the DBV. Yeah, DBV is very good, man. DBV is very, very good. Sometimes we can, you know, have a little conversation whether they are any good or not, but DBV and Gryphon, I think there's no conversation. I'm in love with the i7. What sort of equipment are you running, man? There are multiple schools of thought. Grinded the KR1 already? i7 has always been strong. Not buffed, not nerfed. A classic. A living classic. 7k damage and 5 kills for our friend Eternal. Kinda luckily for him, his team kinda died around the same rate or pace that the enemies died. So at the end, he just has options to keep farming. Bond Turbo. Rammer Hardening. And the other one is Grouncer's Turbo Hardening. Yeah, so the YOLO Speed build and the other one is more or less a classic heavy tank build. Not bad, man. Not shabby at all. Nice. On the move. That corpse. That corpse saved him there. T10 is a really nice tank. I was thinking of free marketing as well, specifically because it has low requirements, but it's actually a good tank. That is a good combination. I was definitely considering doing that myself. Man, I've seen some amazing Gryphon games. And this is definitely one of them as well. He basically equaled my best ever damage game, seemingly very, very casually. With a topped it off with the top gun as well. Topped it off with a gun. Excellent, excellent, excellent game, Eternal. Thank you for submitting, man.